welcome to my channel. Once again, this is your man Alam, and in this tutorial we are going to look over 200 mathematical multiple choice questions. That's MCQs, and we believe that everyone can learn some mathematics. So stay tuned in the channel and you'll be blessed. We are going to be using the calculator to help us do the work more easy and faster. Okay, so if I've taken my calculator, the first section we'll be talking about is the algebra. It says we should solve for x in the equation 3x minus 5 equal to 16. So you can pause the video always to get the answer. If you get the correct answer, put it in the comment section below and come back to verify your answer. So here we have to group like terms. You pick the 5, which is negative here, across the equal sign, and that you get positive. So you have 16 plus 5, that will give me 21. Then you divide through by 3 and that will give you 7. And now we want to use the calculator to deal with it. We want to use the calculator to deal with that. So just come to the calculator and type the whole question inside. 3x minus 5 equal to 16. Then you solve it. Consider that x is equal to what? 7. So it means our correct answer here is A. Now question 2. Question 2 says we should find the value of 2x squared minus 3x plus 4 when x is equal to 2. So all you have to do is to substitute the 2 in the place of x. So anywhere you see x, you put 2 inside because it said x is equal to 2. Okay, so we use the calculator, then we do that. So we have 2 in the bracket. We are replacing it with the value of x here, which is 2. So now x is 2 and the squared. So minus 3x, and x is 2. We replace with this plus 4. And you press your equal sign. And the answer is 6. So we have B. Now question 3. If y is equal to 3x plus 2 and x is equal to 4, find y. So we are looking for y, and then they've given us x. So all you have to do is substitute the x inside here. So x is 4, you put 4 inside, and you're going to get the answer. So with using the calculator, you get 3x, and x is 4, plus 2, and the answer is 14. So correct answer is B. Question 4. Factorize x squared minus 9. So for this one, you can use the calculator or you can just do the factorization. So we want to look at the factors. If you get the factors, you can be able to know which one it is. So using the calculator, I come back and I go to mode, then equations, which is 5, then 3. Type in this equation there. We have the coefficient of x squared is 1, so you type 1. B is not there, so you put 0. And then negative 9. Press the equal sign. So the first value of x is 3. And the next one is negative 3. So looking at here, we will have negative 3 and 3. So which means our correct answer will be what? A. None of these apply. So you can also do the expansion. You take x times x, get x squared. Negative 3 times x will give you negative 3, and x times 3 will give you positive 3, and those will cancel off. Then negative 3 times 3 will give you negative 9, and so that will also tell you that A is the correct answer. Now question number 5. Solve for y in the equation 4y equal to 7, right? So 4y minus 7 equal to 9. So we are solving for this. You have to group like terms. Pick the 7 across the equal sign. So here's negative. Once coming to the right hand side, it becomes positive. So you have 9 plus 7, which will give you 16. Now you divide through by 4. So 16 divided by 4 will give you 4. So our correct answer is what? B. Yes, but you can use a calculator to confirm as well. So like I said, I'm trying to use calculator so that we can always get it done. So we have 4. So here we will not use the y, we use x, but just remember we are replacing it with x. Minus 7 equal to 9. Then you solve. Shift plus solve. So shift solve. And you press the equal sign. So the answer is what? 4, which is B. Number 6. Which of the following represents a linear equation? Which of the following represents a linear equation? A linear equation involves no quadratic, no polynomials, and I mean it does not have any exponent. The exponent here is 1. So when we are dealing with linear equations, the higher power of the variable is 1. The higher power of the variable is 1, right? So look at all these. This is quite, which means a quadratic equation. The higher power here is 1, and the higher power here is 3, which means our correct answer will be what? B. Now you come to question 7. It says find the value of k if kx plus 3 is equal to 0 and x is equal to -2. So all you have to do is to substitute the -2 inside here and you find the value of k, right? When you put the value of -2, so you have -2k plus 3 is equal to 0. Now you group like terms, then 3 comes across the equal sign, becomes negative. So divide through by -2, then you get 3 over 2. So our correct answer will be A, right? So let's see if we can handle that through the calculator, right? So just substitute inside. If you have substitute, I will have -2 k. The k, let's use x. So anytime you are coming to use the calculator, remember use x for it, plus 3 equal 0. Sorry, so I'm supposed to use shift solve. So -2 x plus 3, shift and solve. So let me come. So that will give you 1.5, and 1.5 is the same as 3 over 2, right? The same. And then your correct answer is there lying down waiting for you. Now, question 8 says simplify 5x minus 3 in the bracket 2x minus 4. So in dealing with both mass, you have to first expand the bracket. All right. So you take -3 times 2x, that will give you -6x. And -3 times -4 will give you +12. All right. So 5x minus 6 will give you -x plus 12. So our correct answer is going to be A, right? Now, question 9. If 3a is equal to 15, find A. So this is very simple. Just divide through by 3 and you get your A. So dividing here by 3 and divide here by 3. So 15 divided by 3 will give you 5. So it means A here is 5. So our correct answer is B. As well, we can use a calculator and type it inside 3a. Here we use x to represent the A equal to 15. All right. Then solve for it. So remember the previous one that comes, solve. The answer is 5. When you are going to do the new computation, the first answer that comes is the one you have already calculated. So it must come to this form, and the correct answer is always this one, not the one that comes after you have finished typing the thing inside. So we have 5 as the correct answer, which is B. Number 10. Solve for x such that 2x minus 1 is equal to 7x plus 3. The same way, group like terms. So you pick the variables to your left hand side and the non-variables to your right hand side. So you have 2x, then 7x can be negative 7x. Then this negative 1 can become positive 1. So we have 2x minus 7. That will give me 2x minus 7. That will give you 5x, negative 5x equal to 4. Because we have 3 and 1 can be positive 1, that will be 4. So divide through by negative 5. So your correct answer will be negative 4 over 5. So our correct answer here is C. As well, you can put in the calculator. So we have 2x minus 1 equal to 7. Sorry, they're giving me something different. Equal to 7x plus 3 plus 3. Then shift solve. So this is what I was explaining. So this is not the answer. We are now going to solve for x. And the answer is what? Negative 0.8, which is the same as negative 4 over 5. Okay, so once you get a decimal point, you can convert it to your correct numeral that you want to get, right? Now we have this, the sum of geometry. You have the geometry figures. The sum of the angles in a triangle is, so this one is simple. In a triangle, we'll know that it is B. So the correct answer here is B. So you got to know that it's B. And then let me change the color. So the correct answer here is B. So sum of angles in a triangle is 180. Okay, so the correct answer is B. Now here, what is the area of a rectangle with length 5 centimeters and width 3 centimeters? So the area of a rectangle is length times width, or length times breadth. So here they have given us the width and the breadth, so just multiply it. So 5 times 3 will give me 15. So which means the correct answer here is A. Now we come to the question 13. The perimeter of a square is 20 centimeters. Find the length. Find the length. So we know a square, the perimeter is the sum of all the sizes. Sum of all the sizes. And in a square, all the sizes are equal. And once all the sizes are equal, we divide 20 by 4 because we have 4 sides for a square. So 20 divided by 4 will give me 5. So the correct answer here is B. Now, question 14. What is the volume of a cube with side length 3 centimeters? The volume of a cube with side length 3 centimeters. What is the volume of a cube with side length 3 centimeters? So a cube, like I said, is a four-sided box. So it is formed by different squares. And we have the formula for finding the volume as length times breadth times width. And a cube means all the sides are equal. So we pick 3 cube. So 3 times 3 times 3. So we have 3 exponent 3, and that will give me 27. So the correct answer here is A, right? Then you come to question 15. A circle has a radius of 4 centimeters. What is its circumference? What is its circumference? So the radius is 4, and the circumference, the formula is 2 pi r. 2 pi r. The circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. So, and they've given us pi as 3.14. So 2 times pi, and pi is 3.14, 3.14, and r is given to us as what? 4. Then you press the equal sign, which is 628 over 25. You press this to get a decimal. So we have 25.12, 25.12 centimeters. So the correct answer here is B. Now the next question, so this C is for the 15 year. So the next question is saying that in a right triangle, if one angle is 30, what is the other non-right angle? Right? So when I talk about the right angle, it forms an angle of 90 degree. Okay, it forms an angle of 90 degree. So if here is the 30 degree, then what will this place be? The sum of the this side and then this to give you 90. So if one of the sides is 30, then the other side should be what? 60. All right, so that will give us our answer as 60. So let's see. So the correct answer is C. And remember, this angle is always 90. In a right angle, one side is always 90. Okay. Number 16. What is the length of the hypotenuse in a right triangle with length of 6 units and 8? So you have the length as 6 and 8, but we are looking for the hypotenuse. We are looking for the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is the longer side here. The longer side here. The formula is the sum of the squares of this side. The sum of the square of this and the square of this is equal to the square of this. So you just key that inside the calculator and quickly get the answer. So it means I will have root of the first length is 6 squared plus 8 squared, and this is going to be equal to 10. All right, so the correct answer here is 10, because you have 6 squared with 36 and 8 squared with 64, and that will sum up to give you 100, and the root of 100 is 10. Now question 17, we are finding the area of a circle. The area of a circle is 50.24 centimeters squared. Find the radius. The formula for the radius of a circle is pi r squared. Pi r squared. And now they've given us a pi, and we have to look for the radius. Okay, so we can use the calculator to simplify that. Pi r squared. Pi r squared. Pi r squared. So we divide through by pi because this is equal to the formula. So we have 50.24 divides 3.14, and now you take the root of this because it's pi r squared, and we have only divided by the pi left with this r squared. So you take the root on both sides to get your final answer. So root of answer now give us 4 centimeters. 4 centimeters. Now, what is the area of a triangle with base of 10 centimeters and a height of 5 centimeters? Area of a triangle. The formula is half base times height. Half base times height. The area of any triangle at all, you have to get the height and you have to get the base. If you don't have the height, you have to look for it. So half base times height. And so half of, so let me just put that in, but you know half of 10 is 5. 5 times 5 is 25. But let's use the calculator. So half times base, which is 10, times height, which is 5. That will give 25. So our correct answer here is 25. Now remember to always add the unit. So it's centimeters squared. if they have not given us a unit, you have to write the unit squared because area is always in the square unit. All right. Now question 19. In a parallelogram, opposite angles are what? So you need to get to comprehend more about what a parallelogram is all about. Then you can easily answer this question. So if you are visiting my channel for the first time, don't forget to give me a like and a subscribe so that YouTube can promote my video to a lot of audience. And more to the point, utilize the comment section below. All right, so the correct answer here is A. They are equal.